The entertainment world of Hollywood has always been known for its glamour, but behind that shine are untold secret stories. During a time when publicly acknowledging one's sexual orientation was considered taboo, many famous stars had to live double lives to protect their careers. These stories not only reveal the challenges they faced, but also reflect the social climate of Hollywood in the past, which was filled with prejudice. Leave a comment with the number 1 and keep following to discover the mysterious names and their special stories. Michael Redgrave was a celebrated English actor and filmmaker whose career began on stage with his West End debut in 1937. He made a remarkable film debut in Alfred Hitchcock's The Lady Vanishes in 1938, quickly solidifying his reputation as a versatile talent in both theater and film. Known for his outstanding performances, Redgrave was also the patriarch of a prominent acting dynasty, including his children Vanessa and Corin Redgrave. Although married to actress Rachel Kempson, Redgrave lived much of his life as a closeted bisexual, a private facet of his identity shaped by the societal norms of his time. He had relationships with both men and women, and while his bisexuality was an open secret within British theater circles, Michael Redgrave chose to maintain a traditional family image and never publicly acknowledged it. This decision reflected the societal norms of his era, where artists were often pressured to conform to conventional expectations. After his death in 1985, biographies and reflections from his children illuminated his complex personal life and the struggles he faced with his identity. Michael Redgrave's story not only highlights the challenges artists face in balancing public personas with private truths, but also deepens the legacy of a man whose significant artistic contributions continue to be celebrated. His enduring influence remains a testament to his remarkable career in theater and film. Divine, real name Harris Glenn Milstead, was an American actor, singer, and drag queen who became a groundbreaking icon in performance art. Rising to fame through his collaborations with director John Waters in films like Pink Flamingos and Hairspray, Divine's bold style and provocative performances cemented him as a pioneer of creativity and boundary pushing in cinema. While Divine was a flamboyant and electrifying presence on screen, Harris Glenn Milstead led a more subdued personal life. He was openly gay among close friends, but struggled with the pressures of maintaining a public persona, as well as personal challenges regarding his weight and self-image. These struggles highlighted the contrast between his private life and the iconic figure he portrayed. Divine passed away in 1988 due to heart disease, but his legacy continues to thrive in drag culture and the LGBTQ+ community. His influence not only shaped modern drag artistry, but also paved the way for greater freedom of self-expression in an industry often constrained by societal norms. Tab Hunter was an American actor, singer, film producer, and author, cherished for his striking looks and captivating charm. As a 1950s teen idol, he starred in over 40 films, epitomizing the all-American boy ideal adored by countless female fans. However, behind the glossy facade, Hunter carried a profound secret. He was gay. During his rise to fame, the studio system meticulously curated a heterosexual image for him, staging fake dates with female stars and carefully avoiding any potential scandals. Despite this, he maintained a long-term relationship with fellow actor Anthony Perkins, a quiet love story concealed out of fear that coming out would devastate their careers. It wasn't until 2005, with the publication of his autobiography, Tab Hunter Confidential, that Hunter publicly acknowledged his sexuality, finally sharing his truth with the world. By then, he had stepped away from Hollywood's pressures, allowing him the freedom to tell his story authentically and on his own terms. Jim Nabors was an American actor, singer, and comedian best known for his iconic portrayal of Gomer Pyle, a lovable character from The Andy Griffith Show. For much of his career, Nabors kept his sexuality private, navigating a world filled with speculation and persistent rumors about his personal life. Although widely rumored to be gay, he chose to remain silent during his time in Hollywood, fearing that coming out might jeopardize his career. One of the most persistent rumors about Jim Nabors was a supposed marriage to actor Rock Hudson, a claim both men denied. Nabors prioritized his career over his personal life, keeping his relationships private in a society that often stigmatized LGBTQ+ identities. It wasn't until 2013 that he publicly came out by marrying his longtime partner Stan Cadwallader after same-sex marriage was legalized. By then, Nabors had retired and stepped away from the spotlight, allowing him to live authentically without fear of professional repercussions. Their nearly 4-decade-long relationship symbolized not only love, but also the courage to embrace one's truth during a challenging era. Richard Chamberlain, an acclaimed American actor and singer, rose to fame as a teen idol through his iconic role in the television series Dr. Kildare. Renowned for his captivating performances in both Dr. Kildare and The Thornbirds, he became a heartthrob for countless women. Yet, behind the dazzling veneer of fame, Chamberlain carried the weight of a profound secret. Fearing that revealing his identity as a gay man would shatter his career, he chose to lead a private life while standing in the public eye. Throughout his career, Chamberlain had secret relationships with men, including a long-term partnership, while maintaining a public image as a heterosexual heartthrob. This duality created constant tension between his personal identity and his public persona. It wasn't until 2003, with the release of his autobiography Shattered Love, that Chamberlain officially came out. In the book, he expressed regret for not being open about his sexuality earlier, but also acknowledged the immense pressure he faced in Hollywood at the time. His journey stands as a powerful testament to resilience and the value of living authentically. Sal Mineo was an American actor renowned for his heartfelt portrayal of John Plato Crawford in Rebel Without a Cause, a role that earned him an Oscar nomination at the age of 17, making him one of the youngest nominees in the award's history. While his talent was recognized early on, Mineo endured intense pressure from Hollywood's rigid standards. As a gay man, he was forced to hide his true self to safeguard his career, highlighting the immense challenges faced by the LGBTQ+ community in the entertainment industry during that era. When rumors about Sal Mineo's sexuality emerged in the 1960s, his career suffered greatly. Although he had relationships with men, he chose to remain discreet, avoiding public acknowledgement of his sexuality due to the harsh stigmas within the entertainment industry. This prejudice not only limited his professional opportunities, but also left him feeling isolated. Tragically, just as he was rebuilding his career with promising roles, Mineo was murdered in 1976. His sudden death raised poignant questions about the career potential and personal fulfillment he might have achieved if he had not been constrained by societal pressures. Howard Rollins was an American stage, film, and television actor renowned for his compelling performances in The Heat of the Night and A Soldier's Story. While celebrated for his talent, he encountered numerous personal struggles, most notably the challenge of hiding his sexuality. Although he had relationships with men, he never publicly acknowledged this, a choice that took a significant emotional toll on him. Howard Rollins not only grappled with hiding his true self, but also battled substance abuse, partially attributed to his internal struggles with his identity. These struggles led to legal issues and a decline in his career, causing him to miss significant opportunities. Nonetheless, Rollins' remarkable performances left a profound impact on the entertainment industry. Tragically, he passed away in 1996 due to complications from lymphoma, leaving behind a legacy that shines with extraordinary talent while reflecting the heartache of the challenges he and many others faced in living authentically within a prejudiced society. John Dall was a talented American actor whose legacy is closely tied to classic cinema. Initially making his mark on stage, he gained fame for his chilling and intellectual portrayal in Alfred Hitchcock's Rope. He also captivated audiences with his role as the charming companion to Peggy Cummins in the noir classic Gun Crazy. Dall's performances were marked by a unique intensity, establishing him as a memorable figure in Hollywood's golden age. However, despite his extraordinary talent, John Dall faced the harsh realities of his era. Throughout his career, he kept his sexuality private, though his romantic relationships with men were known within his close circle of friends. Dall chose not to come out publicly, adapting to an industry where living openly could destroy a career. This decision likely constrained many of his opportunities in a field that often marginalized those who defied societal norms, leaving his true potential unrealized. Tragically, John Dall passed away from a heart attack in 1971 at the age of 50, leaving behind a rich legacy marked by his unique acting style and exceptional talent. Paul Winfield was an acclaimed American actor, known for his exceptional performances. His standout role as a Louisiana sharecropper in the classic film Sounder earned him an Academy Award nomination, showcasing his extraordinary talent and vividly portraying the hardships faced by African-American families during the Great Depression. Additionally, Winfield is remembered for his role in The Terminator, which further cemented his standing in Hollywood. Despite his remarkable career, he maintained a private personal life. Winfield shared a long-term relationship of over 30 years with his partner, Charles Gillen Jr., but he never publicly acknowledged his sexuality. This decision to remain private highlighted the immense challenges faced by many black actors of the time, particularly those who were both gay and part of a minority in an industry rife with harsh prejudices. It was only after Winfield's passing in 2004 that his profound, decades-long relationship with Charles Gillen Jr. became widely known. Winfield's story stands as a poignant reminder of the complexities and pressures artists endured in their careers, especially in an era that often compelled them to hide their true selves to succeed. Sherman Hemsley was an American actor celebrated for his vibrant portrayal of George Jefferson on the iconic CBS series, The Jeffersons. While his on-screen performances exuded humor and boundless energy, his personal life was notably private. Throughout his career, rumors about Hemsley's sexuality surfaced, but he never addressed or confirmed them. Instead, he focused on his work, refrained from discussing his private life, and remained unmarried, ensuring that speculation neither defined nor overshadowed his career. It was only after Sherman Hemsley's death in 2012 that details about his private life, including a long-term relationship with a male partner, came to light. This revelation highlighted the complexities of his life, sharply contrasting with the humorous and lively characters he brought to the screen. Hemsley's choice to keep his identity private reflected the societal pressures many black actors of his era faced, particularly regarding expectations of masculinity and public image. His legacy remains deeply meaningful, not only for his contributions to television comedy, but also for the silent struggles he endured while balancing fame and personal identity. Leslie Jordan was an American actor, comedian, writer, and singer, widely known for his unforgettable roles such as Beverly Leslie in Will and Grace, various characters in American Horror Story, Sid in The Cool Kids, and Phil in Call Me Kat. With his quick wit and charming demeanor, Jordan won over audiences with his exceptional comedic talent. Although openly gay in his personal life, Leslie Jordan initially avoided discussing his sexuality when starting his career. It was only as society grew more accepting that he felt comfortable coming out and sharing his personal story. Jordan's vibrant on-screen presence deeply resonated with audiences, earning him a loyal fan base and cementing his status as a beloved icon in the LGBTQ+ community. His journey from concealing his true self to fully embracing his identity reflects the evolving attitudes of Hollywood and society toward LGBTQ+ individuals. Jordan's story not only underscores the progress made, but also inspires those struggling to live authentically. Leslie Jordan passed away on October 24, 2022, leaving behind a legacy filled with laughter and love. Richard Deacon was a talented actor best known for his role as Mel on The Dick Van Dyke Show. He skillfully navigated the complexities of Hollywood while living as a closeted gay man for much of his career. Although he never publicly acknowledged his sexuality, it was an open secret within artistic circles. Deacon chose not to marry and kept his personal life low profile, steering clear of the scandals and scrutiny that openly gay artists often faced during that era. Deacon built a reputation for his work in television comedy, leaving behind a body of work largely free from controversy. However, this came at the cost of personal sacrifices, as he prioritized protecting his privacy over public acknowledgement. Deacon passed away in 1984, but his legacy endures through his contributions to television. He is remembered not only for his comedic talent, but also for his quiet resilience during a challenging era. Maurice Evans was a distinguished English actor celebrated for his remarkable portrayals of Shakespearean characters. His career spanned both stage and screen, with memorable roles such as Dr. Zaius in the 1968 classic Planet of the Apes and Maurice in the beloved sitcom Bewitched. While his professional life was vibrant and prominent, Evans kept his personal life private. Although not publicly out, he was known within theater circles as a gay man. Evans's decision to keep his personal life private reflected the societal norms of the time, when being openly gay could jeopardize a successful career in the entertainment industry. This choice highlights the challenges many actors faced in balancing authenticity with the demands of public perception. Maurice Evans passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate in the worlds of theater and film. He is remembered not only for his incredible artistic contributions, but also for the nuanced characters he brought to life for audiences. Tommy Kirk was an American actor celebrated for his iconic roles in beloved Walt Disney films such as Old Yeller, The Shaggy Dog, Swiss Family Robinson, and The Absent-Minded Professor. As one of the standout child stars of his era, he charmed audiences with his talent and charisma, becoming a familiar face in family entertainment. However, Kirk's rising career took a significant turn in the early 1960s when his sexuality was discovered. Concerned about potential public backlash, Disney abruptly terminated his contract, forcing Kirk to leave the studio that had launched him to stardom. This sudden change left him struggling to find work in Hollywood, a difficult transition for a young actor in a conservative industry. Eventually, Kirk stepped away from the spotlight, but not before he began to speak candidly about the challenges of being a gay man in a world that often rejected authenticity. Tommy Kirk passed away in 2021, remembered primarily for his groundbreaking roles in family films, rather than the personal struggles he faced as a closeted star. His journey reflects the broader challenges encountered by many artists in navigating their identities within the confines of a judgmental industry. Anthony Perkins was an American actor and singer, best known for his chilling portrayal of Norman Bates in Psycho. Throughout his career, Perkins faced the challenging task of balancing his professional life with his personal relationships, particularly with men. Although he was married to photographer Barry Berenson and had 2 children, Perkins continued to grapple with his sexuality and the societal pressures of Hollywood. His relationship with fellow closeted actor Tab Hunter was kept secret to protect the reputations of both men. Perkins was acutely aware of the need to maintain a carefully crafted public image, especially during an era when being openly gay could severely impact an actor's career. The tension between Perkins's personal identity and his public image weighed heavily on him. It was only after his death in 1992 from AIDS-related complications that the full extent of his hidden life was revealed. Perkins' struggle to accept himself serves as a poignant reflection of the immense pressure Hollywood stars of that era faced to conform to heterosexual norms. Today, he is remembered not only for his iconic performances, but also for the complex realities he navigated as a pioneer for authenticity in an unforgiving industry. Victor Buono was an American actor and comedian, celebrated for his flamboyant villainous roles in works like Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. While his larger-than-life characters received critical acclaim, Buono led a notably private personal life. He never married and maintained a cautious approach to his personal relationships, though many speculated that he was gay. In interviews, Buono often humorously addressed his bachelor status, joking that he had never found the right woman. However, he chose not to disclose details about his romantic life. Victor Buono's humorous demeanor stood in stark contrast to the intense and dramatic characters he portrayed on screen. His decision to keep his personal life private reflected the societal norms of his time, where being openly gay could seriously jeopardize a career. Buono's legacy lives on through his iconic performances, but his story also serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities many actors faced while trying to balance authenticity with the demands of fame. Rambo was an American actor celebrated for his standout roles in television series like The Guns of Will Sonnett, All My Children, and Dallas. His performances not only highlighted his exceptional acting skills, but also cemented his place in American television history. For much of his career, Rambo chose to keep his personal life private, adapting to a Hollywood still rife with prejudices against the LGBTQ+ community. However, after being diagnosed with HIV in 1991, he made the bold decision to come out as gay. This pivotal moment in his life transformed him into a vital advocate for HIV/AIDS awareness. This choice was particularly courageous, given the intense stigma surrounding HIV/AIDS at the time, coupled with societal pressure for public figures to conform to traditional expectations. Rambo passed away in 1994, but his openness during his final years illuminated the challenges faced by gay men during the AIDS crisis. By sharing his journey, he not only raised awareness, but also inspired others to embrace their true selves in a time of profound uncertainty. His legacy continues to resonate, serving as a reminder of the significance of authenticity and advocacy in the face of adversity. Jonathan Frid was a Canadian actor best known for his role as Barnabas Collins in the Gothic soap opera Dark Shadows. His portrayal of the charismatic vampire became a cultural phenomenon, helping to cement Dark Shadows as a classic and captivating audiences with its blend of horror and drama. Despite his success, Frid chose to keep his personal life private and never publicly discussed his sexuality. While close friends were aware of his relationships with men, Frid preferred to maintain a clear boundary between his personal affairs and public image. This decision reflected the realities faced by many actors of his era, particularly in television, where scrutiny and speculation could overshadow their work. Frid passed away in 2012, and in the years following his death, aspects of his personal life came to light, further enriching the narrative of his legacy. Frid's decision to live discreetly reflects the complexities actors of his era had to navigate, highlighting the tension between public and personal identities. Raymond Burr, renowned for his legendary role as Perry Mason, was an actor whose private life was shrouded in secrecy during Hollywood's golden age. Burr crafted a public persona by fabricating stories of a tragic past, claiming to have had a wife and child who both passed away. This carefully constructed image helped him deflect sensitive questions and allowed him to thrive in an industry that was unwelcoming to openly gay actors. Behind this carefully crafted narrative, Burr lived a very different life. He shared a loving 35-year relationship with Robert Benavides, a partnership kept entirely private throughout Burr's lifetime. It wasn't until his death in 1993 that the true nature of their relationship became public, adding depth to the legacy he left behind. Burr is remembered not only as the sharp, unwavering Perry Mason, but also as a man who meticulously balanced his public and private worlds. His story highlights the sacrifices many LGBTQ+ actors endured, even as they captivated audiences with their remarkable talent. Paul Lynde was known for his sharp wit and unforgettable appearances on Hollywood squares. With his flamboyant humor and larger-than-life personality, he became a comedy icon. Although Lynde never publicly came out, his sexuality was an open secret in Hollywood, carefully guarded to protect his career during an era when being openly gay posed significant risks for public figures. Behind his wit and memorable one-liners, Lynde struggled with personal challenges, including a battle with alcoholism. Many believe the pressures of living a closeted life contributed to these issues. While he portrayed a lively and humorous persona on screen, his private life was starkly different, marked by loneliness and the constant need to hide his true self. Lynde's legacy endures through his inimitable comedic style and distinctive humor. When he passed away in 1982, he left behind not only laughter, but also a poignant reminder of the challenges LGBTQ+ artists faced in a less accepting era. Jack Cassidy was a versatile talent on both stage and screen, known for his charm and charisma. However, his personal life was tumultuous, contrasting with his professional success. Although married to actress Shirley Jones, rumors swirled about Cassidy's bisexuality, with Hollywood insiders aware of his relationships with both men and women. Despite the speculation, Cassidy chose not to publicly address his sexuality, instead focusing on his work. Personal struggles, including alcoholism, significantly impacted his career and strained his family relationships. Cassidy's complex life was an open secret, and while it did not diminish his allure as a leading man, it cast a shadow over his legacy. Tragically, Cassidy's life came to an end in a house fire in 1976. Hollywood remembers him as a captivating performer and a deeply troubled individual. His story stands as a testament to the challenges actors face in balancing fame with complicated personal lives. John Inman, an admired English actor and singer, gained widespread fame for his unforgettable portrayal of Mr. Humphreys in the beloved British sitcom Are You Being Served?, which aired from 1972 to 1985, along with its spin-off Grace and Favor. His performance as the vibrant and openly effeminate Mr. Humphreys captivated audiences, cementing his status as a trailblazing LGBTQ+ figure during a period when such representation was exceedingly rare. Although his character was sometimes criticized as stereotypical, it undeniably raised awareness and visibility for the LGBTQ+ community, sparking important conversations about identity and acceptance. Throughout his career, Inman maintained a private life and refrained from discussing his sexuality at the height of his fame. Later, however, he came out as gay and found joy in a long-term relationship with his partner, Ron Lynch. The couple eventually formalized their union with a civil partnership, celebrating their enduring love and commitment. Choosing to live a discreet life away from the spotlight allowed Inman to enjoy a fulfilling personal life while remaining a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. John Inman passed away in 2007, but his legacy endures through his unforgettable character that continues to resonate with audiences. Michael Jeter was an acclaimed American actor known for his exceptional versatility on both stage and screen. His career featured a remarkable range of roles, from quirky characters to profoundly emotional ones, captivating audiences with his skill and depth. Jeter earned widespread recognition and prestigious awards, including a Tony and an Emmy for his unforgettable performances in Evening Shade and The Green Mile. Although openly gay in his later years, Michael Jeter kept much of his personal life private during the early stages of his career. His struggles with HIV were part of his journey, but in his later years, Jeter became a prominent figure in the LGBTQ+ community, leveraging his platform to raise awareness and promote acceptance. His openness about living with the disease shed light on critical issues and fostered meaningful dialogue within the community. Michael Jeter passed away in 2003 due to complications from a seizure, but he left behind a powerful legacy. He is remembered not only for his outstanding contributions to the arts, but also for his candidness in addressing the challenges he faced as a gay man in Hollywood. Thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for more exciting content in the upcoming videos. Thank you, and see you next time.